Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I think we're going to do another random ranking. We're going to go to the movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you would like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. I think I might do the pick 3 from one spot. I don't know. I have fun doing that sometimes because when I pick with the sort of, different locations, a lot of times I feel like my hand just gravitates to places it already has. But if I pick 3, maybe one of those is one that I often rank, but then the other 2 next to it usually aren't. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe, should we go down this section? Let's go all the way over here, see what happens. They're all from one franchise. Maybe we can change it. Okay. Okay, so I have not seen this John Wayne, Kirk Douglas film yet, War Wagon, so I can't do that one, but I can do the other ones. So let's see what this is to add to it. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Okay. This is the one that I was just like, yeah, I saw that. And that was The Intern. I feel like I just had sort of, you watch it once and then you kind of forget about it vibes towards this. It's like that thing where, like a role reversal, like if these 2 people are in a movie together, you think it should be, he's the boss and then she's the intern, right? Because he's older, she's younger. But here this movie flips it to where he is the intern for her. She is obviously he's very much her senior. And then, there's all sorts of jokes to be made about that because he's old, he doesn't understand technology, blah 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 blah, all of that. So it's one of those movies. Trying to think if there's anything else to add. Oh yeah, this is a Nancy Meyers movie, so yeah, she's great. But I would say of all of I think I like Nancy Meyers' other movies that involve houses. Is that why this one I'm not as into? Like, let's think of some of her other movies. Nancy Meyers, It's Complicated, The Holiday, Something's Got to Give. All of those have wonderful homes in them. And then also The Parent Trap has great homes in that film. But yeah, I when I think of this one, I don't think of an interior house. And I feel like that's where Nancy Meyers really shines. So, I don't know, but it was a fine film. It was fine. Next, we have War Dogs. I remember being skeptical of this for some reason, just thinking I probably won't care for it, but I remember liking it quite a bit when I watched it. I can't tell you a lot about it other than it's based on a true story, and I think they're arms dealers or something like that, and getting rich off of doing that, and I don't know, I watched it and was like, wow, I thought that was pretty good, and I was very surprised by it. Because it just doesn't seem like a movie I would care about. Or, yeah, I didn't rush out to see it. I think I just bought this and was like, oh, I'll watch this. And then I ended up liking it. Oh, yeah, and I forgot old Bradley Cooper's in this. In Ana de Armas. Wow. You can see them on the back there. Old Bradley C. Anna, right there. Anna. Is it Anna or Anna? I think it's Anna. Okay, and then next we have... wait, and who directed this? This was old guy that did Old School, right? What's his name? Yeah, Todd Phillips, right. Todd Phillips, yeah. So he did Old School and Joker and stuff like that. Okay, next we have, I almost said Walk Hard, but no, it's Walk the Line. But Walk Hard is a spoof of this and some other musical biopics. Yeah, this was interesting because, okay, so this is directed by James Mangold, and But he just recently did another. Oh yeah, he did the Bob Dylan movie also. And he did Logan, and his best movie is still Copland though. Best movie is still Copland. Even though I love X-Men and everything, I have every James Mangold movie. I feel like I have just a tiny issue with it, but I don't have a tiny issue with Copland at all. And I really do like the songs in this, like their version, the Joaquin and Reese Witherspoon versions. They're very good. Wouldn't have been awesome if Joaquin Phoenix came back to play Johnny Cash in that Bob Dylan movie, and then it would have been like a crossover thing. That would have been very cool. I wish that happened. Oh yes, this is what I was going to say. So Reese Witherspoon won an Oscar for Best Actress in this, right? And it felt like she was going to be an example of somebody who wins an Oscar and then, like, you don't hear about them anymore. You know how that happens sometimes? Like, I don't know. I feel like this might sound mean, but, you know, I'm going to name a few people who I feel like they won their Oscar and then they just sort of vanished. Alicia Vikander, right? You don't see her anymore. And then even, you know, Jennifer Lawrence was around forever and ever, and then now we don't see her very much. She was in that comedy, but we just don't see her very much anymore. And I don't know, that just happens with certain winners, right? And I was worried that this was going to happen to her as well. Because it kind of felt like she was out of the limelight. But then, now, I feel like she is the queen of Hollywood, and like one of the things keeping like production together with like all of these great little shows and miniseries and things that she produces. She's just like a titan right now. It's just amazing, and I love it. And she's doing great things and getting a lot of people work and creating films and shows, and it's just wonderful. So super happy for Reese Witherspoon. All right, how are we going to rank these? I think I'm going to go like this. Johnny Cash, the music's awesome. And yeah, I like it. And I remember when this came out, just listening to a lot of Johnny Cash at the time, and it was a good time in my life. What year was that? 2005 or something? Is that about right? I don't see the year. Always put the year on the movie, please. Yeah, right there. 2005. So yeah, I was in college. We were listening to a lot of Johnny Cash back then. And then I'm going to go War Dogs. I only saw it the one time, but I really liked it. But not on the level of this. And then we're going to go with The Intern there at the end. All these are like great directors here. I feel like all of them have made a movie that I really, really love. So yeah, one more time, Walk the Line, then War Dogs. I keep reading it like backwards when I'm looking at my screen. So it obviously says war, but when I look at it this way, it looks like it says raw. So yeah, Walk the Line, then War Dogs, and then The Intern. So my question to you is, have you seen these movies, these three right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.